Today, I think I should make some progress on infrastructure that we'll need for the challenges ahead. Welcome back to Exploration and Tactics with Brian, where we are in a quest for every item, and more than half the items have lit up green at this point. We are making some good progress. In the previous episode, I said that perhaps I was going to walk around here and try to find a bunch of items that I am capable of crafting or making or obtaining at this point and just haven't yet. And I think I'm actually not going to do that in this episode. I think I prefer to save that. I'm going to wait until I'm having a bad day. Say, I don't know, let's say I were to die to the Ender Dragon or the Wither. If I wanted to make myself feel better about my progress in the game, then maybe I'll go and craft some of the easy items that are on the wall that I haven't managed to get yet. So I'm going to save that. The other thing that I said previous episode that I think I'm going to renege on is that I said I don't plan to go into the end guns a-blazing to fight the dragon because I'm worried about dying. I think it'll make a more exciting video if I do go into the end, into the new dragon fight that I know little about guns a-blazing. And so in order to do that, I will need some blazing guns. I guess I have this thing, which is a very good bow that we got with the Lucky Enchant, but I'm going to want some enchanted armor, better swords. I'm going to want, feather falling, all those types of things. And so we have a lot of enchanting ahead. I was thinking about the possibility of making a monster farm out of, the skeleton dungeon that we found, for example. But I'm going to hold off on that because it's still pretty easy to get levels just kind of playing the game. And so we'll try to do some other things that we need to do to play the game to get back up to level 30. The sun is going down, and so momentarily I should be able to sleep in this bed. But one of the things I know I want to do is make some nether portal infrastructure. We located the stronghold in the previous episode, and it's only about, like 800 blocks out in this direction, but it would be quicker if we could go through the nether, and I think possibly the route through the nether would actually take us kind of through the nether fortress as well. And so I would basically like to set up some portals through the nether that bring us to the stronghold, and also start looking at the nether fortress that we've got and trying to figure out where would be good places to farm wither skeletons in the future, because eventually we're going to need to collect those heads in order to fight the wither as well. But before I can do any of that, I'm going to need to mine up some obsidian for my nether portals that I need to make on the nether side. Having mined the obsidian, I am going to head into the nether. I've computed the coordinates of where I need to build a portal. You can see on the bar that I have swapped out the water bucket for a fire resist potion. A sheep has decided to come to... Oh, hello. Right, I have a bow now. I can do things like this. Ah, so close. There we go. I am out of practice with the bow. Alright, I didn't have to travel too far. 34, negative 83 is somewhere right around here. Like so, and I think this... let me think about this. I think this might bring me back to my original portal back in the overworld. Or will it? I guess we'll find out in a moment. It does not. Okay, it brings me out here. I recognize that flower forest. And I believe, did I leave a bed out here, or did I leave a chest out here or something? I believe right over in the plains out here, I would find, yes, remnants of where I entered the stronghold, which is right down there. So that was pretty close. I think I'm going to move this portal actually into the room, into the end portal room. Okay, my previous base was over here. I originally dug for the stronghold down here. It turns out that the portal itself is kind of right underneath here. And so I went ahead and made, a more direct passageway down to the end portal. And then cut through the wall in the wrong spot to where I was about to fall in the lava. And so I made a little path over here. But this is great. And so in this room now, or perhaps in this one, I guess over here will be just fine, is where I'm going to put the nether portal. Okay, and now this portal that I've just created should take me back to the portal that I just created in the nether, which is just a stone's throw away from the portal back home. Assuming I can remember which direction is which. I think it's back over this way. Yes, I see the little crazy staircase I first made when I came into the nether. Okay, great. So that makes it easy to travel from one place to another. Now, I was thinking that I was going to cross through the nether fortress when I was going in this direction, but I had misremembered. And so, if we want to go do any things in the nether fortress, like gather some more blaze powder, then we'll make a separate trip for that. Alright, so I'm back in the nether, this time with the explicit intention of going to farm some more blaze and also try to just scope out where in the fortress might be a good place to try to farm wither skeletons. This ghast, I guess, is close enough. Hey! I managed to reflect it back into him. Return to sender. Another achievement. I think I just got we need to go deeper a little bit earlier in this episode, and I guess you can only get that one after you've made a diamond pickaxe or something. The kind of gating of the various achievements in this game is a little bit weird, and so sometimes when you get the achievements, it's kind of long after you have done the deed. But this is indeed the way back into the nether fortress. Did I ever go in this direction? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if the fortress really continues over this way, or it just kind of ends. It looks like it just ends. But now I know. Looks like there's more fortress over that way, which is probably, yeah, the bits of the fortress that I explored before. But basically, I'm trying to find some of the good intersection bits that allow you to have a large area where wither skeletons can spawn. So I'm going to wander around the fortress to get a better sense of the layout and also try to kill some of those guys who will randomly spawn with my looting sword so that I can get plenty more blaze rods. Oh, it turns out there's a blaze spawner over here that's much closer than the previous blaze spawner that I had found. Into fire! I got another achievement. Yeah, this one, basically when I walk in the fortress, like around the first bend, I've just never gone in this particular direction, and there's a blaze spawner right here, and so that's extremely convenient. So, let's see, how many more of these do I need? I'm going to want to brew up some other potions and things. Oh! Surprised me. I was going in to pick up the blaze rods, and a few more spawned right there. This bow does not suck, allowing me to kill blazes at range, although I prefer to finish them off with the looting sword. But I've already got 7 blaze rods, and so that'll be 14 more blaze powder. That should be plenty for now. I'm going to go back to what I was originally considering my primary mission. So this spot right here I think is good, because we have this big intersection and this big intersection right next to it that I haven't even explored in these different directions, and so I'm going to take a quick peek, although I think possibly the fortress just kind of ends or opens back out into the nether proper out in these directions. But these would be good places, and I could even kind of carve out more of the intersection based on my understanding of how and when wither skeletons can spawn. I see this guy over here, and I would not mind getting some more magma cream, and the looting sword ought to, help provide us with a fair bit of it. Aha! Take that, magma cube, and that, and even that. The baby magma cubes, the tiny ones, never have any drops, but the other two sizes do have drops. And I think it's the opposite for slimes in the overworld. I think when you kill a big slime or a medium slime in the overworld, so yeah, I don't know why I'm wasting my looting sword on these guys, actually. When you kill a big slime or medium slime in the overworld, I think it never drops anything other than breaking into smaller slimes. Then the baby slimes are the things that drop the slime balls in the overworld, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's a little bit weird. But in any case, it seems like the nether fortress potentially goes a lot farther over in that direction. But then down this hallway I've also not explored, but it looks like this is just going to be a dead end and comes around near one of the other blaze spawners that I found earlier. So I think basically if I kind of darken these areas and carve out a bit more out of the walls, there's some blazes that just spawn naturally inside the tunnel, this would be a good place to try to fight wither skeletons. Yeah, okay, and here's the blaze farm, blaze spawner that I'd originally found. Oops, I'm actually taking some damage here. Let's eat some food. Let's get out of the fire. I'm going to get rid of this one, because I know one that's closer to home, and this one's actually closer to the area where I want to farm, and I don't want to deal with blazes. I just want to deal with wither skeletons, and so I think that will help me improve this area. I have cleared out just a tiny bit of the intersection over here and taken out the torches just in the hopes that when I come back I can kind of verify some of what I think I know about how fortresses and spawning work. I just realized there's a bit of lava here that has not updated. That is, at some point, if a blaze sets a fire up here, all of a sudden lava is going to pour into this room, and that might really catch me by surprise. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that as well. We'll also get rid of some of the lighting that was coming into this room. That'll make it darker, so it'll be more likely for wither skeletons to spawn in this area. But I think I'm going to go try my hand at enchanting another diamond pick. And I seem to recall that one easy way to get some extra levels really quickly is by mining up a nether quartz. And so I'm pretty sure I already have enough quartz. Actually, I'm not sure that I already had enough quartz for all the things I need to make out of quartz, because there's both some redstone components as well as different kind of decorative quartz blocks. But I might as well gather some more of it. Eventually we'll have to get silk touch and gather things like nether quartz ore to actually get that in our inventory, because that's another block that we're going to need to get. And so I'm going to try a level 30 enchant if I can. Well, looking at what I'm going to get on a pick, Fortune 2 and some other stuff doesn't sound all that great to me. And I also tried out a book, and it was just going to give me Unbreaking 3 and perhaps some other things. And so I'm trying to think of something else that I can enchant. Alright, I went ahead and made some diamond boots, and I thought we'd give them a try for enchanting, because feather falling, protection, possibly even depth strider are all very useful things. Boots, depth strider 3. Do I want to chance it and not get the things that I want with that? Let's take a chance. I like boots. And the answer is Depth Strider 3, Blast Protection 4. Okay, I don't know that I necessarily need these right now, but Blast Protection 4 will be really useful, I think, when it comes to the point where I am trying to get music discs. And maybe I'll try to do that sooner, which basically is going to involve a lot of close combat with skeletons and creepers. And so Blast Protection 4, along with some protection armor, would be very good to help defend me against the creepers. And so I'm not completely unhappy with that enchant, but I'm going to try to get back up to level 30 once more. The sun is going down. Just to give it a try briefly tonight, I do want to see what it's like now to try to get skeletons to kill creepers in order to get a music disc. I don't know how easy or hard it's going to be. It's also cooking up some more glass because I want to go ahead and make the glass panes because I happen to be thinking of it, and I want to brew some more fire resistance potions. But basically, the moon is rising. We will start getting some monsters spawning out here. And I think with this bow, I think what I witnessed before is if I get a full power shot on a creeper, he will either die or be just like 1 or 2 hits away from death. And so I think if I do that, I guess I don't need the looting sword for what I'm about to do. I think if I do that and then try to get a skeleton to shoot him, to finish him off, that could be a good way to try to get a music disc. I could, build a contraption and try to capture monsters in it, but I find it's more fun just to kind of like do a free-for-all out on the open plain in order to get a skeleton to shoot a creeper. Okay, so here is a creeper and a skeleton, for example. And in fact, there's multiple creepers. And so I'm going to hit both of them. Okay, that one died. This one... Oh, wait, this one's still alive. Great. So if I can get this skeleton to shoot this creeper, that creeper should be just about dead. And actually, I can probably kind of like stand here and just kind of take it. Oh, crap. Yes! Nice! Okay. Cool. So that was Record Ward. There are 12 different music discs that you can get by having skeletons shoot creepers. I don't see any creepers around here right now. So we'll put the bow to use to get rid of this guy. And yeah, I bet you I could collect some music discs pretty easily using that strategy since I happen to get this awesome bow. And so let's see what I can pull off here. Here's another creeper that I see right there. So if he does not die, he might have just died because he might have taken some fall damage in addition to all the damage that I just dealt. Nope, he's still down here. Okay, and so now he's chasing me. Great, he'll be able to find his way back up. And so if we can lead that creeper to another skeleton, perhaps some magic will happen. The creeper got lost. Did he not have a path back up here? Hey, creeper, where'd you go? I fear that he will surprise me. Creepers are known to do that. They're very creepy. There he is. Okay, great. And so, yeah, now he's climbing back up here. Great. So I have a creeper who probably has half a heart. or thereabouts left of his hit points. And there's multiple skeletons here. I'm going to take one of them out, so I only have to deal with the other one. This guy right here. And... oh, there's another creeper in the way. Let me see. That's the other creeper. Oh, no. Oh, darn. Did I thought that this guy is the guy who's down to half a heart. I think he still is, possibly. But the fact that I one-shot the other creeper gives me some doubts. Ah, now these guys are in a fight. Oh, that could be good. No, I need to get rid of the zombie. And I missed. Okay. I might have gotten a little bit lucky. Oh, crap! That's why we have the blast protection boots. If I were not wearing these boots, I'm pretty sure I would be dead right now. Okay. I might have gotten a little bit lucky, or it might have been just because it was the beginning of the night and not too many monsters had spawned yet. This definitely seems a little bit harder the second time around. But let's keep going. Oh, crap. I need to eat a little bit more food so that I do not die. But this is definitely fun. Oh, wow. I just heard... okay, he just died of the fire tick from my bow. That's fine. Did I shoot this guy already? I can't remember. Yeah, apparently I did. Oh, crap, and that guy's just going to explode. Alright, that's not as good. And I don't think I shot this guy. Okay, great. So if this guy stayed... oh, nope, he didn't stay alive. Trying to get a few weakened creepers on the battlefield in order to do what I want. Enderman I don't care about anymore. Skeleton, I'm going to leave you around because I'm going to need at least one of you. But didn't I have a weakened creeper over here somewhere? Okay, there's like 4 skeletons over here. So let's kill a couple of them. Let's eat some more food once again. Oops. I'm trying to block with my shield, but since I was holding the bow, I ended up just firing the bow again. Okay, multiple skeletons. You were too many. And I'm not seeing any of the creepers, so I guess perhaps they all died. So let's find another creeper once again. Let's eat some food once again. Okay, I see a creeper over here, and there is a skeleton somewhat nearby. I'm going to try to take out a couple other bad guys. Oops. Okay, that creeper has been weakened. Ah, the creeper died. This bow... oh, boy! This bow might be too good. Alright, zombie needs to go. Zombie needs to go. Skeleton and creeper, they're like right next to each other. Ah, skeleton walked around, creeper didn't. There we go, perfect. I think I just got a second copy of Ward. That's the other thing. Even though I need 12 music discs, you need to get way more than 12. No, cat. Oh, cat is one that I already found in a dungeon, and so it didn't register as a new disc. The good news is, as a side effect of doing all of this, I am getting a bunch of levels again from killing bad guys, and so that's going to help me get my next level 30 enchant. Okay, this creeper is weakened, and there is a skeleton over here. So let's try to bring these two folks together. Hey, buddy. Actually, there's multiple skeletons here. That should work. Alright, so if I just block for a bit. Yeah, there we go. There's a new disc. Nice. Stall. We got record stall. And here's another creeper. So let's see if that gets him weakened. Or did he just die? What happened to the creeper over here? Nope, he's still alive. Okay, great. So here's another weakened creeper. Oh, there's another one too. Crap. Oh boy. Oh, run away, run away. Ah, darn it. Okay, that guy's dead. Oh man. This is really challenging. Okay, here we go. Crap. Too many skeletons. Oh boy. Run, run, run. Oh, skeleton with my horse. Don't shoot my horse. That's mean. Okay, I still see the creeper that I'm trying to get. It's about to become daylight. Oh, crap! There was another creeper. I think I can still get one more record to get created before it turns daytime. Oh, gosh. So much damage. Alright, here's the creeper I want. Here's the skeleton right next to him. Oh, crap! Nope! Okay, creeper's still alive. I'm trying to block with my shield, and I'm really not succeeding. There we go, perfect. And yes, it is a new disc. Okay, that's good enough. I'm happy. I need to eat some food. I'm going to get away from everybody. I will pick up the disc shortly. But at this point, I'm happy with what we managed to accomplish. It looks like we're going to get 3 record discs, music discs on our first night of doing that. And on top of that, there's probably a bit more experience still left on the battlefield. And actually, I can use this awesome bow to just kind of clean things up a little bit. And so, yeah, we'll get some good stuff. All right, you skeleton need to die. You skeleton need to die. You'll start burning on your own shortly. And the music disc is right over here. There we go. It was Maul. And so, yeah, that was a very fun way to collect 3 more items in our quest for everything. Oh no, I'm on fire. And so I'm going to go pick up all the experience that might be laying around on the battlefield, and we'll try another level 30 enchant. I think I picked up all the experience balls, and you can see my levels at like level 29 and 99%. So, sorry, sheep. Has to be done. Oh, that wasn't enough either. I thought for sure killing 1 more mob was going to get me up to level 30. I should get my little jingle bells right here. There we go. Level 30. Let's go try that enchant. Taking a look in the enchanting table, Unbreaking 3, not that great. I took a look at a book, Thorns 2, not that great. I think I'm going to do another bow, because it says power 4 on here, and I would not mind having a backup bow in case I end up dying. For example, getting knocked into the void during the Ender Dragon fight. And so, let's see, power 4, Unbreaking 3. We could combine that and make it power 5, too. But in any case, that's a very good backup bow. And so I'm not unhappy about that. And I suppose we can look forward and see that next time Efficiency 3 still isn't all that great. And Efficiency 3... Alright, I might have to try a bunch of enchants before I'm going to get lucky to get Silk Touch or Fortune 3 and Unbreaking and all those kinds of things. I spent a bit of the day patching up the various mysterious holes that just appeared on this landscape for no apparent reason. That is to say, the creeper holes from where they exploded. And I also added a little bit more light out here. Previously, I had most of this area dark, except under the little Enderman areas, so that we'd get the most possible spawns, so that we could get lots of Endermen spawning, so I could fight them in order to get the Ender Pearls. Now that I'm not focused on the Ender Pearls anymore, I added a few more torches. There's still lots of dark areas out on these plains, but an area like this now, for example, has like a torch here, and maybe one more that I thought I put over here, but I don't see right now. So that we have a few more pockets of light, and so we'll have pockets of darkness and pockets of light, and perhaps we'll get a good kind of mix of monsters that isn't too overwhelming. But basically, I was having a whole lot of fun trying to get the skeletons to kill the creepers, and so I want to do it again. And so we're going to do it again. So let's go see if we can coerce this creeper to chase us down into some skeletons. Seems like he sees us now. Yeah, he's coming our way. Here's a skeleton who's probably about to see us. Alright, creeper here, skeleton here. That's right. Okay. Now, if you would do me a solid and shoot this creeper. Ah, right over his head. Alright, let's try to circle around. Yeah, having the shield definitely at least lets you kind of wait for the skeleton a bit better. Oh no! I wonder if I reflected the arrow back into the creeper, also if that would work. I think that does work. Because I think I had that accidentally happen when arrows would sometimes glitch and bounce off of things before in some previous version of Minecraft, but I can't actually remember. That would be an interesting thing to try to test, but that would require even more skill than I appear to be prepared to bring to this particular endeavor at this moment in time. Okay, I've got another weakened creeper chasing me, and I see a number of skeletons over here. And so I think actually if I go straight towards these skeletons, there's so many of them that one of them will be bound to hit the creeper. Maybe? Oops, they hit each other. That could also work in my favor, because if I can get the creeper to run through the crossfire... Nope, it's not going to work. Alright, creeper is still looking at me. Let's see if maybe I can run over here. Yeah, this should work. Okay, creeper. Come step right up here. Alright, skeleton. Ah. The way the skeletons strafe, having a little bit of trouble. Doing what I want to do. Alright, let's go rid of the zombie, too. Oh boy. No, no, don't blow up. Darn it. Ah. try to weaken him as well. All right, skeleton and creeper right over here. Here we go, here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Ah, no, creeper, why did you not come towards me? Ah, I need to eat some more food. All right, we've got another skeleton crossfire over here. Oops, nope, it's over. All right, skeleton, see me. Now he's going after the spider, darn it. Oh, monster infighting. Gotta get the creepers closer to the skeleton. There we go. Can I hit the zombie? Oh, I hit the creeper, darn it. Alright, got one more shot at this. I need to kill the zombie. Who's gonna kill the skeleton? Okay, great. Ah, the skeleton burned up. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. And there's another skeleton over here, but I don't think he's gonna shoot at me to go after this creeper because he's too busy trying to get in the water. Oh, maybe he will. Shoot at me? Nope. Alright, creeper, you gotta go. Ah, that was an entire night, and I didn't manage to produce one music disc. Okay, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I got a little bit lucky on the very first one. I discovered the glass that I had left over cooking and realized I still forgot to make the glass pane, so let's go ahead and craft one of those up. Another item get. Having farmed up more cows and cooked up some steak, I'm back up to level 30, and even though it's only efficiency 3... let's go ahead and see if we can get anything else good on this pick. Unbreaking 3. Alright. That's better than this pick. So now I've got an efficiency 3, unbreaking 3 diamond pick. And that will be good for doing some work in the nether. Since I expect some people will quite rightfully ask, Brian, you've collected these music discs. Why don't you actually play one? After creating the diamond boots and the other diamond pick, I don't have any diamonds left, so we're going to have to go on another hunt for diamonds at some point in order to even be able to make a jukebox so that we can play any of the new records, which could be fun, especially to play kind of out on the plain at night while we're trying to farm up a few more records. But instead, I'm going to head back to the Nether Fortress and see if we might be able to get some luck with some wither skeletons. I happened to see a couple of wither skeletons over here, and I'm fairly certain, let's kill this guy this way, that if you are holding your looting sword at the moment that a guy that you kill dies, you still get the looting effect, and so I think I can kill these guys with the bow and then just switch to the sword and still have the looting effect on it. Alright, and let's also get rid of this blaze. We might happen to get lucky with one of the wither skeletons that randomly spawned. I wonder where they spawned, actually, because they were just kind of out on this plain. I didn't think they could spawn anywhere other than certain places, quote-unquote, in the fortress. The fortress kind of bounding box for where certain enemies spawn is a little bit weird, but I thought I understood it. But the fact that these wither skeletons are over here makes me have a little bit of doubt. And let's just go ahead and finish this guy off. Nice. Oh, wow! We got a skull! Go looting 3 sword. Okay, that's like the 3rd wither skeleton I've ever killed in this world. That's super lucky. And I haven't even done the infrastructure work that I came in here to do to be able to get more wither skeletons. So... despite the fact that my last 2 enchants on the pick and the boots weren't perfect, I've still been pretty lucky so far in this world. So I think possibly this whole room that I just cleared out would be spawnable spaces for wither skeletons, and so I'm going to walk around the fortress and kind of come back to it and see if we get some wither skeletons spawning inside there. Well, I see a wither skeleton somewhere else. Hey, buddy. I hear a ghast uncomfortably close to me on the right over here somewhere as well. Here's another wither skeleton. Kind of hard to see in the darkness over here. We'll just kill him with the looting sword. See if we happen to get lucky again. I'm at least getting some coal also, and I could actually really use the coal because I don't have that much of it to my name. And I wonder how far the fortress actually goes over in this direction. Let's explore. I see, it's just going to end over here. Alright, I'll head back over into my spawning room and see if it's working. Well, I haven't managed to see a single wither skeleton actually spawn in the room that I'm trying to get them to spawn in, but kind of running up and down this corridor, I've run into a few more. There's a wither skeleton. Ouch. Is that the first time I've been withered? It might be. There's another wither skeleton. I hear a pigman very nearby as well. Oops. I've been withered again. And now he's running back up the stairs? I think his pathfinding got a little confused there. Oh boy, here's a bunch of skeletons. Did that one drop one? Or is that just coal? I think it's just coal. Oh no, I got a second wither skeleton skull. Wow. Alright, I've already managed to get 2 of the 3, and I really haven't set all that much up yet. I have killed a few skeletons off camera. I also, I'll show you, found another good spot. Oh, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and kill you. Let's eat some food. And I will show you the other little area that I set up, because I found another spot that I think is a good spot. I also want to get as much experience as I can. It is not here. Where is it? It's right around this corner. It's the place where we first found netherwort. This was the room that has the lava that used to be right here in the center. Oh, I hear a magma slime. Magma cube. And then, yeah, there was this room that has the netherwort, and it went over here and goes into one of these little bends that had the first chest that we found. Which, did I leave any stuff in it? There might be some stuff here that I want. Actually, I'm going to need a fair amount of gold for gold armor, and having an extra saddle probably is not a bad idea. So I'll go ahead and grab those things. But yeah, this is a nice big open area where I'm pretty sure wither skeletons can spawn, and so I'm keeping all of these areas dark in the hopes of spawning more wither skeletons there. You can kind of peek down this hallway. I made some little places where I can like cut across to look and see, hello, if there are skeletons in adjoining hallways. And I just found another one. All right, let's not, oh crap. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Let's run, let's eat. The wither skeleton is conveniently blocking things off over here. Okay, now the skeleton's gonna come find me. Don't hit the pig man. All right, you're dead. My hearts are doing okay. Let's finish off the wither skeleton. You were scary all of a sudden when you start running like that. But basically, oh wow! I'm completely flabbergasted. I mean, I know I have the looting 3 sword, but I had no idea that I was going to be able to get 3 wither skeleton skulls so quick. I think I am scarred from when they first added the wither and the wither skeleton skulls back in Minecraft 1.4, which was a release that I played blind and used comments from viewers in order to kind of like help steer me along through Minecraft 1.4. It was a ton of fun. And yeah, trying to farm up the wither skeleton skulls back then. I don't remember if looting even existed or if I was using it. But it took me just hours and hours of trying to like hollow out the fortress and get wither skeletons to spawn and kill, you know, dozens and hundreds and millions of them. And so the fact that I just kind of wanted to do some infrastructure today to work on the nether fortress, and somehow I've already come away with 3 wither skeleton skulls. They probably have changed the odds since they were first introduced, and maybe also the way that it interacts with the looting. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are today, but I am completely flabbergasted. I was mostly just sticking around the portal, killing a few guys and trying to carve things out, hoping to get back up to level 30. Which was the only reason I was still sticking around the portal, and then trying to gonna do one more enchant before the end of the episode. And I think I said standing around the portal rather than standing around the fortress. And yeah, but now we have 3 skulls, and so I think that's probably a good place to go ahead and stop. I still would like to get to level 30, and so I have just the experience packets over here. That will probably help me let me do that. Thank you, Nether Quartz, for being so experience rich. There's a bunch of quartz on the ground, and I think I'll pick it up in favor of a little bit more netherrack. But let's go home and let's see if we can get one more good level 30 enchant. I don't have another pick to try to get Silk Touch on, however. I really need more diamonds. I think we're back to the point to where my top priority, once again, is to get some more diamonds. Okay, you scare me, creeper. So you go away. We're going to sleep the night away. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters out here. And in any case, I'm going to have to do a ton of editing on this episode, but I think we probably have enough footage for this episode. So that means, since it's the end of episode 10, I need to go count the numbers out and see who had the closest guess to how many items I would have at the end of episode 10. So let me go do that. After 10 episodes, I've managed to get 331 items, according to the scoreboard, which is not completely accurate because we've had a few bugs, but that's the number that I'm going to continue to use moving forward. And while it is the case that I don't think anyone necessarily guessed that I was going to get Maul and Stall and Ward or Wither Skeleton Skulls already. Where's the Wither Skeleton Skull? Yeah, it's right over here. Nevertheless, someone did guess that I had exactly 331 items at the end of episode 10, and it is viewer Enjoying 28. So congratulations, Enjoying 28, for hitting the number on the head. There were a number of other very close guesses as well. But in any case, I think we'll do this one more time. There's still a lot of items to get, and so I can imagine that 2 more episodes is another appropriate boundary to guess at. And so, if you'd like to, you can leave a comment on this video guessing how many items, according to the scoreboard, I will have by the end of episode number 12, and we'll see who comes the closest. In any case, I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more of Minecraft Exploration and Tactics with Brian, the quest for every item. Bye-bye.